with the Philips Sonicare. And it's the DiamondClean 9000 toothbrush that is so popular that we're giving a $30 rebate. And for the very first time, you don't have to mail in that rebate. We're making it so easy, you can just do the rebate online. But you're gonna pick your colors that I have here, and we have it in white, and we have it in pink, and we have it in black. My husband has the black. I have the pink. What you're gonna love about this deal, it's $200 everywhere else. $200 everywhere else, especially in dental offices. My best friend is a dentist, so I was so excited to start using Philips Sonicare before I even got to HSN. She said, you've just got to do it. It improves your dental hygiene and everything else. And so I'm not making medical claims, but I got better visits out of this. But not $200 like it is everywhere else. It is $119.99. It's the lowest price we've ever done at HSN. The last time we presented it, it was $149, and I thought that's pretty good because everywhere else it's $200. But we lowered it from $149 to $119.99. Nobody can beat our deal. It is just unbeatable. You can check it out yourself. Remember, you're dividing your payments into 5 so that you get this home. Where's my flex pay on this? For $24. $24. And what I love about it, it's like 10 times better at removing plaque than your regular toothbrush. And that's how my dentist explained it to me, and that's when I bought it. And it was $200 back then. Because even though she was my good friend, she wasn't giving me a free toothbrush because it's a $200 deal. And you're getting everything from the charging case that you can, you know, basically travel with, to the stand that you put it in to recharge it. It's so easy. And Kathy Wolf is here with those beautiful teeth in the world.
Thank you very much.
I love this because it improved. Like when she said I was having too much plaque, I don't want to be embarrassed about it, but that was my deal. And then my husband, he was having gum issues, and that was his deal. And I said, honey, you're gonna have to do something. He was like, no, I'm just gonna brush harder. You can't brush hard enough to get rid of that plaque because you can't do 10 times the blast that this does.
That's right. You know what? You're actually doing more damage to your gums the harder that you are pressing. And that's what I always say. Let Philips Sonicare do the work for you. I had both of the problems. So by the age of 21, I actually had 21 cavities. My dentist recommended this to me, and I did not buy it. It was $119. Like you said,
so expensive.
You're your friend. So I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of money. So I didn't buy it. I came back to my next visit, and he recommended it again. I'm like, So the next visit, I went and bought it myself. And I came back the next visit, he goes, where'd you buy your toothbrush? I have not had one single cavity in 35 years.
Congratulations.
So 21 years, 21, 35, none.
I haven't had a cavity either since using this. And it was embarrassing when I was thinking, am I drinking too much wine? And she was like, not if you're brushing your teeth after you drink the wine. Am I drinking too much coffee? Not if you're brushing your teeth, but not manually. I didn't realize that you couldn't scrub it away yourself. I'm going harder, and she was like, that causes your gums to get injured.
Right, well, we can actually talk about, because you were saying, I'm not making any medical claims, but I will tell you, Philips actually did the research, and they are an incredible company. First and foremost, you are actually gonna blast away 10 times more plaque than a manual toothbrush. You are going to have 7 times healthier gums. 7 times healthier gums simply by using this toothbrush with this toothbrush head, and that's in 2 to 3 weeks. It is also 2 times more effective at blasting away and keeping control of the gingivitis as well as gingival bleeding. I'm gonna pull this one up for a second just because I want you to see. Here are all the different modes that we do have on the toothbrush. So we start off here with the clean. That's gonna be your most basic. That's gonna be the gentlest. If you want whitening, we have the whitening mode. We also have our gum health mode. If that is your issue, like you were saying with your husband, that's me. Mine's gum health, and at level 3. And then we have the deep clean. And then when you turn it on, there's level 1, level 2, and level 3 in intensity. So should we kind of do a little damage over here?
And I think the deep clean is really, you guys, we're very busy on the phones right now, so like we have 200 people on hold, I'm told. So please use the QR code because you don't want to miss this deal. It's on post sale, and I have it for you today. It's the only airing, and it's the last airing for you, not to spend $200 out there, but $119.99. So it's $80 off, but it's really $110 off. How much is, we're going to give you a $30 rebate. How much much, yeah, that's $110. I had to add it up. You're saving $110 and it's on free shipping. And you guys, it's the first time we're offering you the rebate. After the rebate, it's $89.99 and it's $200 everywhere else. So I can't stress enough. First time to make it so easy for you to do the rebate online, because I'm gonna be honest, when I bought it off HSN, I didn't mail in my rebate. I don't know if I'm lazy or if I just forgot about it.
Sometimes we just don't find the stamp, we don't find the envelope.
But I do everything online.
Yeah.
We have 230 left in black. That's the color that my hubby has. I have the pink. We have more to go around in the silver, but not a lot, just 960. Don't miss out on this deal when we decided to give you one more day at this.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you to work. I'm gonna let you just kind of start brushing away right there, Miss Debbie. So brush away as if you're brushing your teeth with a manual toothbrush, because about 75% of Americans still use a manual toothbrush. The difference is you can't do what Philips Sonicare can do. This is 62,000 movements per minute, which is 124,000 movements in a 2-minute cycle. I'm not moving the brush head, I'm not doing anything else, I'm letting the toothbrush do the work, just as you're gonna do. So you're gonna move that along inside your mouth, that's gonna help you do the work.
Look at the difference.
It would take Debbie 1 entire month to do what Philips Sonicare does every single time that you brush your teeth. So not occasionally, but every single time that you brush your teeth. Here, I'll come over to you.
I know, and I'm trying to switch it around.
A little heavier.
I'm trying to do it a little heavier. You guys, do you see the difference? Look at that foam. Look at that. And then me just doing this, and I'm putting a little, you know, arm grease to it. I'm trying to swish it around and even give it a little help. You guys, we want to believe that we can do it by our own arm power, but you just can't. The technology built into this, I mean, for you to say that 7 times healthier gums in 2 weeks.
2 weeks worth of time.
That is true. And that can save a relationship.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you,
we can fix teeth.
You can fix teeth. Like, I was like, what's going on? Your gums are red, whatever. And he was just like, I was like, go to my friend, she's a dentist. She got us both on these toothbrushes. Shout out to Dr. Angela Jones, one of my best friends. And it's like, you don't break up with people because they don't, you're their helper. So I tell my friends who are like single, they're divorced again, I don't like his teeth. I'm like, honey, get him a Sonics, get the Sonicare, get the Philips, and make them go to a dentist. We all need that help. But to me, if you just don't have the knowledge, you don't have the information, who knew? Who knew that in 2 weeks you could improve your gum health?
Right. Well, and you know what? It is Philips Sonicare. Not all of them actually have that capability of doing it. I've been using it now for 35 years. I had the original model that pretty much you turned on, that's all it did.
Sure.
But it did have that sonic technology, and that sonic technology made a difference for me. And I hope it'll do the same thing for you. Now, we have 2 different versions in the white, which I think is important. We have one with what we call the rose gold. The difference is mostly, it's this little strip right here.
So pretty.
And then the base. So the base has, you can see, it works really well with brass, with gold. If your home's a little bit more traditional, that's gonna be great. Someone else asked me if it actually charges in the cup. Yes, there are 2 ways to charge it. So if you want to use it either on the flat or if you want to use it in the charging cup, you can charge it both ways. But take control of your oral care. Sorry, there we go. That's probably going to be sliding.
Yeah, I love the cup because it's a little bit bigger, and we do leave them out on the countertop because you charge it that way, and they're beautiful.
Yeah, it really does look so nice. It's elegant, it's rich. You have a very nice high quality glass to it, but take control of your mouth in your oral care. It's one of the things, this is probably, I said yesterday, I said there are 2 items that I can remember in my over 30 years here on HSN and presenting that I truly love. One is a blood pressure unit machine, and Philips Sonicare is the other. They are 2 things that I believe wholeheartedly with my heart that can actually change your life. There are not a lot of gifts that can change your life.
True.
So let's kind of show you what else this can do too, because we have something on the inside of this, we actually call this our dynamic fluid action. So what I'm gonna do is, last time we were in the cup, now I'm gonna be on the outside of the cup. Do you see how the water is bouncing around as I touch the outside of the cup, not the inside of the cup, the outside of the cup? That's dynamic fluid action. And what we're representing there is that it's getting in between the teeth, underneath the gum line. It's getting to the areas where the toothbrush is not actually touching. Yes, because that's what happens to us. I mean, we're kind of getting to those areas and you're trying to brush all around, but you can see how this absolutely makes that water dance just by getting right on into that. If you brush too hard, here's one of the other cool things. I'm gonna pull the black one back up while we still have quantity available to let you see. If you are brushing your teeth, there are a couple things that I do wanna share with you. One, if you put on a toothbrush head, first and foremost, it is smart technology. You notice that just changed to white. Changed to white, and then also this little red light went on. Why did the red light go on? It's letting me know that it's time to change out the toothbrush head. Will it still work? Yes, it will still work. If you brush too hard, it also indicates, not only with the sound, but also even with that little red light on there. So it gives you all of the smart technology and everything that you need in that.
You guys, this is an upgrade from what I even have.
Yeah.
We've sold 12,433. We have 188, just less than 200 of you, 188 people can get the black. That's the color that my husband has. He has the black. I have the pink. I love the pink. I love the way the presentation is, where you can sit these out, where you get the stand, you also get the cup, you also get the traveling case, and you are going to take this when you travel. Here it is in the white with the silver accessory, and then you can also get the rose gold accessory in the white. Yeah, let me come out here.
I was gonna say it's right there, right in front.
So I can see if I can, I think it's kind of plugged in, but do you see those right there together where you can get the silver? Okay, there's the silver tone. And then there is the rose gold. And I've never seen us do this before. You guys, it's $24 to get home what doctors' offices, the dentists themselves, they always suggest Philips Sonicare. And I trusted my best friend, you know, that she wasn't just trying to sell me something. This was something she used when I went to her house. So when you have the doctor saying this is what you need to improve your gums, to improve your situation with your teeth, because if you're not blasting away the plaque, guess what? You're getting cavities.
Right, well, and plaque, the reason plaque forms is it's because it's actually the bacteria that builds up. There's that dynamic fluid action you can see that's getting in between the teeth and below the gum line. But what you're doing is the plaque is from the bacteria, and that's what starts to build upon our teeth. We have a lot of saliva in our mouth. What do we do with saliva? We swallow it, right? We're not spitting it out all over the place.
Right.
So unfortunately, we keep swallowing that bacteria. That's why our oral care does transcend into our overall health care.
Yep.
As far as the gum care mode, and gums are probably the most, that's something that visually we all start to see. We also know when they start checking those little pockets and they're calling out those numbers, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 5, 6s, and 7s, and I had one number 8. And I thought, I'm past the point of no return.
Right.
You know, I'm 56 years old. It's not going to go back. 3 years ago, I purchased the gum care mode, and I actually bought the gum care head, which is the G3. That's the one that's going to be on here. I do not have one single number that is above a 2 now. I had all ones and 2s.
That's a big deal.
So I actually reversed the problems that I had without having to go in and have surgery. So that's my own personal passionate story about this product, which is why I do care, because I've been using it now since 1990. I've been using these, and I absolutely, I love the product. So it's something that I'm really, really passionate about. I've been using it, but the reason I didn't buy it is it was too much money. If this saves you one single cavity, it will save you every bit of that. My girlfriend who bought 8 of these for every single one of her family members for Hanukkah, she said they still say to her it is their all-time favorite gift that they have ever gotten from her. Right. Because she actually cared about their health. Right. Now here we are 4 years later, they're still using the same toothbrush. Right. You don't have to replace these. You don't. You throw away. Right. This, all you do is you remove the top and then you put on a new toothbrush head. And I think we have a few in the black left.
If you still want to get the 4 heads, additional heads, you can get these home, I think, for $10. Remember, 5 Flex ends tonight, so take advantage of getting home for $10. Okay. So, there was a 5th one right here. There it is over there. Here it is. But it fell off. It's because we glue these on. Sorry about that. So you get a 5-pack, and it's $10 to get home. Listen, you guys, this is a $200 deal. A $200 deal everywhere else. This is the lowest price we have ever done at HSN. We were proud when we offered this for $149.99. No, it is $119.99. It's $80 off, and we give you a $30 rebate, so that's an additional $30 off, and you can do that online. If you want the black, though, you've got to hurry. Use the QR code to get to the front of the line. 133 of you will get the black. If you want the white with the silver rim right here and the silver stand, we only have a little over 800 to go around. Here's what I would say. Dental care is very, very expensive, and you learn it the hard way. When you have several cavities, and I don't like pain, so when my dentist told me to get this, at first I was like, it's how much? She's like, it's $200. It was $200 everywhere. So not a big deal, right? Because you care more about your health, because guess what? You can rack up a $1,000 dental bill when they need to do a deep cleaning, which is very painful. Hello, I've been there. And because you had all this plaque and all this bacteria. And then if they need to do a root canal, that's the next step. Those are like, I don't know, $800. You guys, you don't need to spend a $1,000 dental bill when you can do preventive measures right here. So I feel very strongly about this because I was having cavities. I had 2 root canals. Maybe I wouldn't have had to have that if I was using this. Now, I'm not making medical claims, but when you go to the dentist's office and you have in your arsenal a tool that can basically blast away 10 times the plaque than you can do every day yourself, I don't care if you're brushing your teeth like you have braces in the morning, at lunch, at dinner. If you can't do 10 times the plaque, you need this. This is a machine here. This is dental health. It is dental hygiene, but the health is so important because I learned from my friend who was a dentist, Debbie, that plaque buildup, that bacteria, people get sick from that because it's going into your bloodstream. So you can research all that. I don't want to get too deep, but there are people who feel bad and think they have the flu and they go to the doctor and it's like, we've got to get rid of your gum problem and you're going to have to get new dentures or you're going to have to get replacements and implants. It can be very, very serious. And it starts right here with a plan, $24 to help you with your dental cleanliness and make sure that you just don't get sick.
Yeah, you know what? My dentist is a very good friend of mine, but my best guy friend happens to be my personal physician. Well, he's a lot of people's personal physician, but he's my primary care physician, I guess I should say. And I asked him, I said, what's the #1 thing I can do for my health? And that was right around 50. Right. I said, what can I do? And he said, call Paul. And Paul happens to be my dentist. And I said, really? He said, yes, Kathy. He said, the #1 thing that you can do to really maintain good overall health is to take care of your oral health. So I thought, how appropriate.
A lot of people don't know that.
And most of us don't realize that. But think about this. When you get a toothache, when your gums hurt, if you brush them too hard and they're tender and they're sensitive, what if I could offer you something that is going to give you 2 times more effective at actually beating gingivitis and gingival bleeding? What if I told you that it is 7 times healthier gums in 2 weeks worth of time? 2 weeks? What if I told you 10 times, blast away 10 times more plaque? That's what this little unit does. And then we give you the most gorgeous case.
I love that.
I always like to brag on this one. This happens to be the black one right here, but it is my favorite of all of the cases that we offer here on HSN. It has a beautiful, how did Adam describe it? As a vegan leather. Like a little vegan leather. But it does. It has a very nice leatherette feel to it.
Right.
For those of you, this is our only presentation on the entire day. If you're really looking for something that is going to change the way that you feel about your mouth. And plus, this toothbrush holder actually has room for 2 brush heads. Right. So if you have this one and you and your husband are going away, all you need to do is take his toothbrush head and your toothbrush head. For mine, I keep it where I have my gum care, which is what I use the majority of the time. And then I keep a whitening brush head in there because that for me is really important.
And you guys, if you did have to get some of that expensive work done, right? Deep cleanings, which are painful, and extracting cavities and those root canals, I've been there. You don't want to have to do it again. So $24 to get it home, a $200 value everywhere else. We only have 95 left in black. So if you're serious about getting this home, 95 of you will get the black. If you want the white with the silver trim, only 855 left. So we decided to put this, it was so incredibly popular yesterday. Is it a sexy gift? I don't know if you'd call it a sexy gift. To me, it's a must-have gift. You're giving the gift of health because I didn't realize in this little box, this is such a preventive measure. Research what too much plaque in your mouth does to your whole body. There's all kind of research of what it even does to your heart when you're not cleaning your teeth and the bacteria that is spreading around your body. It makes you feel sick. I know people who have felt sick and they didn't know it was because they were afraid to go to the dentist. Get that dentist appointment out of the way and then don't go back. Don't go back. We've all been there. I was blaming the wine and the coffee. Why am I getting cavities? No, I wasn't brushing enough to be able to do what this will do. And you can't brush enough. It's 10 times blasting the plaque away than a regular toothbrush can do. So don't even blame yourself. Yeah, maybe I could have let up on the wine. I'll give myself that. No, but I didn't know that I just couldn't get off in there. And